I'm Richard Lewis. I'm still interviewing all of the streaming celebrities and esports stars that we've got in here. And this is a bit of a strange one because it's people that I knew and then I forgot that I knew them. We had a weird moment, and I'll tell you why in a second. But anyway, this is PENTA Esports, the guys, or PENTA Sports, I should say. Sorry, no E. The chaps that have been in the CS:GO tournament, and you know they're out of the tournament now, so they've got time for an interview. But I've met these guys at other events, and they've changed totally. Felix over there, looking completely. But the biggest change. This is Krystal. Look at him. He's got a beard. He's got a beard. Like last, when I saw him, you had like long hair and no beard, and you look completely different, dude. So very handsome, though. So it's good.
Thank you.
It's a positive change.
I took care of myself.
Yeah, and I haven't. So obviously, you guys kind of came into this event. It was kind of the last minute thing, wasn't it, for you guys? Wasn't it?
You mean like the qualifier? Or
yeah. You came through the qualifier. So you guys probably weren't expecting to be at DreamHack, right?
No, it was really close. We won the first match. I don't remember against who, but the second one was against Hellraisers, and where they were the favorites of this game. And yeah, we won after overtime first map, and then the second one we won as well. So yeah, we are happy that we still are here and that we participated here, and yeah.
Well, it's a crazy event to come to because there's loads of drama and controversy surrounding it. And what I thought was brilliant is, I mean, obviously as Germans, you know, stranger to cheating accusations. But for once, it's not you guys. I mean, we're talking about, you know, Swedish players, French players. You know, you guys are in the clear, kind of. So
I mean, if you watch the videos from Flasher and Olofmeister and Krims, it looks very weird and suspicious. So the whole crowd is going on these guys and told that they are cheaters, and we don't have such any videos like this, so they can't go and say that we are cheaters because we never did, or we don't have such suspicious scenes or something like that.
No. But can you guys be a little bit sympathetic towards them maybe, because you know, you guys have been accused of cheating in competitions in the past, you know, when you haven't been, or you know, you guys, I'm going to guess you weren't. So can you maybe identify, like, being called a cheater when you're not cheating? You know, it's not very nice.
Yeah, especially for me, it's like I really have. It felt a little good because people in the past really thought I was hacking. Probably still a lot of people think that. But for me, it was really amusing to see, oh, look at this, now everyone getting the flame and not me back then, because when I was younger I cheated and I admitted it, but it was before I was a pro gamer. And yeah, it was nice to see that the community wants to open their eyes and maybe think about other people hacking. And yeah, I think this vacation stuff, the vacaning, I think it was somehow a negative. There was a negative aspect as well, but also a positive, because now, like here on DreamHack, they now take or watch more closely on what the players are doing, like not allowing to put in your USB devices, or you even had to upload your config before. You have no internet access and those stuff. And I think this is really important when it's this much prize pool money, and Valve should have done this earlier, I think. But right now it's good that they do it.
What do you make of it all? I mean, you know, people have been accusing other players. I mean, it's the first time I can think of where I've seen a pro player actually go on social media and say, we think this guy's a cheat. And there's been a few of them. I mean, even Lurpis at HLTV, I mean, like, you know, I thought maybe he wouldn't do it because Fnatic, he's got friends, you know, but he's good friends with Khan, and you know, he's a manager in that organisation, but no, they're cheaters. He's saying they are absolute cheaters. Everyone's saying it. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you honestly think?
In my opinion, I think that Flasher is 100% cheating. If you watch the scenes, it's
unexplainable.
It's so.
Yeah.
He see people through the wall, or his mouse is, when he turns around, his mouse stops at the point where the enemy is through the wall. So, but he has no Wackban, so he's not a cheater, but in my opinion, he cheats. Yes.
Well, I'll ask your opinion. Now, you know, this isn't to be flippant. I'm not making a joke here, but as someone who has used cheats in the past, and I have as well, actually. You know, I'll be honest about it. So, what's your professional opinion, almost?
Well, I thought of if he cheated, he probably has another cheat than SMN and the other people who got busted. But I think he, like this aim lock, what people say he has, I think he isn't using the cheat in like to really aim better, but to spot the enemies through the wall. Because I look different scenes and he makes it, or if he cheats, then he makes it look like he is aiming to the right, for example, turning to the right in a specific angle, and then like. You know when you play, you need to lift up your mouse and repositioning it again. But what I found strange, I think no one had ever posted it or said it, but there are different angles. Like when you play it, then you should normally, at the same degree, you have like the mouse pad, like say it's this, and you move from there to there, then you have like in-game 90-degree angle you can pass, set up and go again. But he does it, or just stop on the model, it's like, it isn't always at the same angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's only like 30-degree, he stops on the model, then goes on, but sometimes it's like 170-degree, go like this, and goes on. Because this is why I think if he's cheating, he's using it like to spot the enemies in a...
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, look, again, you know, we're making an assumption based on video evidence, I guess, how to describe it. But you're right. What it is it's a lock-on that's being used as kind of like a wall hack in a way, because he only ever uses it when there's a wall there or there's smoke.
Yeah, to spot all the enemies.
Yeah, and then he actually starts to aim again.
Yeah. Also, when you're considering his position in the role, like he's the clutch player, then this is really handy. If you cheat, of course, it's handy. But like this, it's not really obvious, because if you make it good, like if he really cheats, like him, if he really cheats, and he did it good. It didn't. No one suspected him until like a few weeks ago, because no one also thought on LAN it's possible to cheat. But
we know that isn't true.
I ever thought if you're good on LAN, then you can't cheat. Then you are a beast.
Well,
but
it's
now
changed
with these cheats, you can cheat on LAN, and
I mean, it's interesting. I got to say, one of the things that I thought was strange, he's not come out and said anything. He hasn't made a statement. I mean, when you guys were accused in the past, you know, you came out and you were like, look, we're clean. Like, seriously, you know, I know you guys have come out and had to deal with the public, and it wasn't even a big deal back then. It was, you know, 70 people on a Facebook page. You know, it was you know, now the social media side for Counter-Strike's much bigger. And you know, Fnatic, the organisation, haven't come out and said we back our players, we know our players are innocent. There's all this silence, and it's kind of almost, it looks like they themselves maybe don't believe. What do you think of that? Do you agree? Big size.
I don't know what to say. I mean, your organization, they trust you, and they see, okay, you have no Wackman, you don't cheat, you can't cheat, and so they stand behind their players till they get Wackman. But
So, well, look, let's talk about you guys. It's funny, we'll link in through this. You guys were saying you guys were getting accused before this tournament. People were still accusing you guys. So what happened there?
Maybe because we are German?
Yeah.
No, I mean, they accused us because we won versus Hellraisers 2-0, I think. And
they're an inconsistent team, though, you know? They're always up and down and choking, you know? I mean, did that hurt your feelings? Were you worried about what people might think?
No, well, to be honest, when I really cheated when I was 14, 15, then it hurt me when people say, oh, you're a fucking cheater, you can't do anything without it. But right now, when someone says I'm still cheating, then it makes me happy, because they put me up at the same level with people that actually cheat. So I feel good then, because my skill then is so high that they think I really cheat. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, you guys, you had a bit of a up and down tournament here. It was you know, kind of more down, I guess, than up. Talk us through your experience here, because I mean, I've not really watched you guys play a lot, and you know, I thought you've been a welcome addition to the tournament here. So, what are your thoughts about how you did and how you performed?
I mean, we come here as the underdogs, and nobody expect that we that we go through the group stage. Now we did it. We did it in a good way. We played versus Iverpower in the decider match, and it was 32, I think, 32 as on Inferno ST. And then we on the city side we stood as a wall and make it to a 40-0. And yeah, it was a really good performance from us. Three players from our team. It's the first offline event, the first offline tournament.
The first big.
And the first big, yes. Yeah. And such a good performance. It's perfect. Yeah. And we knew that we maybe will not win versus Spur because it's one of the best teams in the world. And we play like together since
a few months.
Yeah. And so a 69 on cash and a 65 is acceptable.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you know, it's kind of like you say, you know, you've set yourself a target, which was to get out of the groups. You've done that, and then it's like, well, now we're playing the big boys. But you know, it's like I said, that it's always a shame, I think, because Virtus Pro as well, they're an inconsistent team. You could have maybe performed a little bit better. Yeah. Is there any disappointment?
Well, we were a little bit disappointed because we lost a lot of 1v1 duels. Like they won rounds just by aiming. Yeah. And normally we are a team that we know that from ourselves that we can rely on our aim, that we normally have better aiming and recoil control than our enemies. And yeah, I think that it was this time, like Felix said, that for 3 players it was the first big experience on a LAN. So I also recognize that there were some. We called the enemies where they are, and he didn't
react.
He didn't react or wasn't really paying attention to what the teammates say because he was nervous or something. So I think we need to just work on this and on the individual level of the players, of their game sense, and I think we're good then. Yeah.
Is it strange for you in particular being in a position, because you were the young guy who had the older guys around you, you know, to give you experience, and now you're the old guy giving the young guys experience?
Yeah, not really. I'm just a little bit older than them. I'm like, Robson is 20, and Dennis as well, and I'm 21, so I'm not really that old.
But in Counter-Strike,
yeah, in Counter-Strike, yeah, I know what. Yeah,
you're ancient by comparison.
Yeah, a little bit. But I also learned a lot from them. They are really interesting type of players. Like, we have a good mix of everything. We learn from each other, and yeah. So.
And one of the good things for you guys is obviously you know, the organisation. I don't know a lot about PENTA Sports, but is this like, you know, the first kind of serious Counter-Strike team they've put together, or what's the history about?
No, they had a few Counter-Strike teams before, but PENTA Sports is like, it's 1 year old now, so it's a very young organization, but they do very well. They try to make everything possible we want, and yeah, they got a LoL team. They got a LoL team, League of Legends, and some other. And the CSGO community team. So it's a German organization, a young organization, but we hope that we will grow up with them together.
Yeah. And of course, sticker money. I mean, you guys have probably, you know, gonna get a chunk of change for coming here. That must be a nice bonus for you.
Yeah. Well, I personally don't care that much about the PENTA stickers. I would more like to have that signatures, which they cancelled out, but it was unfortunate. But I'm also happy to have like a sticker of my team, but it's a cool idea.
It's a cool bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, CS is all about the competition and not about the money. So.
He looked at me now and the money's nice.
Well, I didn't came here to like, oh my god, I want to win this 100k, but I just wanted to show the world that we don't hack online. Yeah. We're Germans. I know. And yeah.
So who do you think's going to win the tournament anyway? You know, I mean, you guys, you know, you're relaxing now. You know, you can sort of watch it, enjoy the games. I've seen you up in the lounge, chilling out and relaxing. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of feeling a nip from nowhere. That's my personal feelings. I know they didn't have a great first day, but they look better today. That's my opinion. Forrest and Get Right have woke up. What do you guys think? You've played against some of these boys, so.
NIP had a really good day today. They played very strong versus Hellraisers. But I think that LDLC will crush Fnatic now.
Because I think
LDLC is a very strong team, and I love Shocks and NBK. They are such strong players.
No homo.
No homo. And yeah, and I think they will go through. But I think Virtus Pro will be in the final, and maybe. Oh no, LDLC can't play. The LDC can't reach the final if they lose versus Virtus Pro, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
That's what Scoots said, actually. I think Scoots came into an interview earlier and he said he thinks it'll be LDLC Virtus Pro final. So what about you, man?
Well, the team which I have the most respect for is obviously NIP, but also I like Dignitas playstyle as CT. I also mentioned this on some other interview, but I think they're a really strong team. They just need to somehow... I don't like their T game that much, but they're really strong as CT, if not the best CT team. And in the final, I think NIP will reach the final because the home advantage. Like it was crazy. Like there was just a normal kill and they go and then Simple did a really great 3K.
Yeah. There's some serious home bias going on in the crowd. Yeah,
and the crowd is amazing. Really.
And if NIP wins, then definitely then because the crowd is their sixth man and helping them.
One thing I forgot to ask you about earlier was somebody picked up on it that Hellraisers didn't shake Flush's hands. They refused.
I didn't notice.
So what happened was at the end of the game, they didn't shake his hand. They shook everyone else's, but not his. I didn't know if you saw this. No, because I know I've known you guys for a while, and you like sportsmanship, and you've been friendly. I mean, people didn't even do that to you, and everyone shook your hand. They were all nice to you, weren't they?
Well, I can't remember that they didn't.
Yeah,
they were okay to. The handshake was always there.
Yeah. So what do you think of that, guys? Is that a bit mean?
I don't know.
Not what we want to see.
Maybe they think they think that he cheats, so they hate him.
You beat him. I mean, it's not.
Yeah,
it's all bad.
I don't know.
I know it's the first time I think I've seen that in Counter-Strike. I've seen people shake hands and then crush hands and have a fight. I saw that one time.
But I saw it one time before that Fnatic
as well.
didn't
Fnatic.
shake hands with NIP.
Oh,
yeah.
True. Yeah,
I don't know.
That was over the. Was there a pig
2013?
Yeah.
I don't know which event. Yeah, but they didn't as well. I know that video where Get Right came over and wanted to handshake, and they all didn't react, ignored him, and.
It was big. Yeah, it's not nice. I think there's always room for a handshake, guys. There's always room.
Maybe it's a Fnatic thing. I don't know.
Yeah, they're one of those teams.
Yeah, or maybe Hellraiser wanted to repay them because they did it as well to NIP, and I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. So what are you guys going to be doing next? You've had a wonderful DreamHack adventure. Obviously, you'll be at the Twitch after party, pounding beers. But what are you guys going to be doing? I mean, where can we watch you play next? What tournaments have you got lined up?
We have a decider match for the German EPS finals to reach them versus .pixels. Then we hope that we can play on the EPS finals. After that,
why might you not be able to?
We lost versus Alternate in the decider match. But
yeah,
now
SMN got busted, and so there's a rematch.
You're old friends.
The Alternate friends.
Friends.
Yeah. Okay, EPS finals, and then.
Yeah, we qualified for Star Ladder this season. We won the ISEA main division. Then we got mouse spot slot for the Asia Pro League because SMN played for them, so they disqualified and we took their spots. And
that's it.
For
this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, still got a lot to do in 2000. There's only a month left, isn't it? It's busy times. Oh, well, look, man, it's great to catch up with you guys. I'm glad you had a good event. It's a shame you couldn't have maybe gone one round further and really create a big upset. But like you say, lots of positives to take from it. I'll let you guys quickly plug your personal Twitters and thank your sponsors or whatever you guys need to do into the camera.
Yes, we want to thank PENTA Sports and our sponsors to make this event possible. And we hope that we will do better at the next event. And thank you to our fans and supporters.
Yeah. And, well, if you like my Facebook page, it's my birthday, 2307, Krystal. And that's it.
Okay.
And greets to my mom. Hi.
And do you have a Facebook page? Or?
Yeah, but
no one cares.
Yeah,
I don't care about it.
Yeah, you don't even care about your Facebook page. Well, look, anyway, it was great to talk to you guys. Thanks for being so open and talking about this crazy event. And there you go, that was the guys at PENTA Sports, so support them if you like Counter-Strike and German Counter-Strike. We're going to take a quick break. We've been doing interviews all day, but we're hopefully going to fit 1 or 2 more in before the Twitch TV lounge closes. So enjoy the rest of DreamHack Winter and don't go too far.